Hello everyone. Let's start with Nifty and check what happened today. The Nifty gave a gap up and then continued to fall throughout the day, and then there was a small retracement and then it continued to fall. And the overall sentiments that people might have at this point is that it should be a downtrend, right? But the case is not so simple. We have to dig deeper to understand what might come in the coming days and weeks. So for that, we have to understand certain patterns have been formed in Nifty. Let's explore that. This is one of the support zones which we have drawn, and the market has entered here, retraced, and then it entered, went down again. Again, it bounced back. Again, it entered here. Now, if you look at this segment, like this is a W pattern clearly emerging here. And also, one of our team members have found that there is a bullish flag from this point to here, and then this is the flag, So you can expect some sort of, upside breakout because W pattern is an upward trend continuation and flag is also a representation of upward movement. This is a bullish flag, like this is the line, and then this is the pole, and this is the flag. So how much can we expect? That's something we will explore. And also we have to line this up with FASP levels. If you look at it, you can expect the W pattern to give a breakout till this level, that is about 173 points, which is 18,076. And the bullish flag is expected to give a breakout, and then you can expect 18,140. So that's the kind of levels that you can expect in Nifty, right? But we have been seeing for so many weeks now, lot of patterns have formed, and then those patterns were not respected, like cup and handle and head and shoulder, inverse in head and shoulder, and many patterns were formed, but none of it was like here we had one cup and handle, but then immediately the market came down. So many things that went wrong as well. Although the patterns are suggesting something, it may not be the case necessarily that market may not react the same way and following things the same way. So one has to be very careful in this expiry because the market has been stuck in this zone for quite a long time. Like you can see so much of actions happening within this zone, not just here, just go previous weeks, you will see that lot of actions happening. So there is so much of data and it goes for months. Like at last you see that, in August it had entered into this channel and currently it is still here. So there is a lot happening and you need to be very careful. Like the breakout could happen anytime and there will be a major move expected in Nifty and Bank Nifty. In fact, I am extremely concerned about Bank Nifty because it is showing extraordinary volatility. We will be exploring that in a bit, but let's look at the FASP levels. The FASP levels are here. At the top, you have 18,271, and at the lower side, you have 17,417. So tomorrow, considering it to be a Tuesday, you can expect some sort of trend action. So you might find the market trending and breaking out in either of the zones, and it could lead to the deciding trend continuation for the days to come. So one has to be very careful playing tomorrow, and whatever quantities that you are usually initiate in the opening trade, you may have to refrain that because things could go wrong if you are in the wrong side of the trade. So what you can do as a writer, you can comfortably write T6 levels and keep T7 as stop loss as a writer. On the lower side, you can keep T6 as the position that you want to write and T7 as stop loss. Both the sides you write that and then you collect the premium for the rest of the day. However, whenever it breaks T4 levels on either side, please be mindful of any serious breakouts that might happen. So unless T4 levels on either side is broken, you can continue to watch and then collect the premiums. Once T4 levels on either side is crossed, you should square off your position, and then you may like to play directional, but whichever side that you are going to enter can go along with the trend. And once you find it is retracing, put a serious stop loss, just one level above, you keep it as stop loss and then exit it, because this is the kind of market that can potentially wipe off all your capital. So be careful, the volatility has just started. So that's the update for Nifty. Now let's check what's the scene with Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also had a very prominent W stock format, and then the expected breakout is the length of this W pattern, which is at 43,250 is where we can expect it to go. However, we saw that today it gave a breakout and then it formed the W pattern, but then it started to come down. Although the W was formed, it started to come down and creating a bullish flag pattern here. So this bullish flag pattern comes and then ends in a buy zone, which is this green zone, which we have seen. I've been there for quite long time now. So in this zone, it has entered, and then you can expect a good breakout till 43,050 levels. So that is in short about what you can expect in terms of upside movement. One side is that you have a target of 43,050 from the bullish flag, and the W pattern is giving you a target of 43,250. That is all good news. But will it go there? That we will have to wait and watch. Let's explore the FASP levels. Just give me a moment. I am going to bring in. So the FASP levels for Bank Nifty is pretty much the same scene. You have T7 levels at 42,850 and 41,480. So as a writer, what you can do comfortably, you can write T6 positions on both the sides. This is purely for the intraday, right? All the suggestions that I am giving here are purely for the intraday. You should square off your positions by the end of the day. And whenever you find that it is time to exit because the stop loss has got triggered, or it is going beyond the recommended ranges, you should square off your position. Do not carry any overnight positions, because we are expecting a massive breakout to happen in the days to come. That's why I am also squaring off all my positions, going to play only intraday, right? So what you can do as writer, write down T6 positions on either side, T7 as the stop loss, but keep watching. The moment it touches T4, you may want to square off. T7 is the last run that till which you can wait. Maybe by then you will enter into losses, but then T4 is when you should really be alert, right? So as a writer, you should keep that in mind. And as buyer, whenever you get an opportunity at zones, you see that it is playing by the zones. Like here, I would say when the market comes to 41,750 levels, you can expect a strong bounce back, because that's where the W is formed, and you can expect some serious support at this level. So you should be entering at these levels if you want to be directional, right? And taking a one-sided position is a very tricky game. It's not like any other day, so I cannot be giving you too many recommendations. But then broadly, position sizing is very important. Keep as little as possible. Try to look for about 15 points to 20 points. If you're playing by current week expiry, look for 15 points in each trade, book the profit and exit. If you're playing in monthly contracts, then look for 25 points, collect it and exit. Do not stay in a trade for long time hoping for some big candles and then expecting you to give massive returns. This is not the time. Once the breakout happens, anytime the breakout happens, you can expect some 500 points to 1200 points move from current market position. So when that breakout happens, it's going to confirm a long trend change. If it is going to give a upside break, then the trend will continue for the next weeks as well. If it is going to break down, then the trend will again continue for the next week as well. So you will find multiple opportunities, and this is not the time to risk your capital. So play safe. So as a writer, I say T6 should be the points where you should be writing, and as a buyer, wait for the zones. Even if you're getting only one trade, that's good enough. You're getting the market opens here. Probably you take this as entry point and keep the lower rung of it, which is 41, 500, 600 as the stop loss. You are entering at 750 and 600 as stop loss, 150 points as stop loss, right? That's a big stop loss. I don't think it is advisable for a small player, but then wait for the extreme edges to initiate positions if you're going contra. Play by the trend. That's much more advisable. The moment you see any sort of volatility, like today, a lot of people had difficulties in trading because this was a massive recovery. Although it looks very small in a 15-minute candle, people who were actively playing know how big this candle was, and then the very next candle you see how it dragged down. So there were a lot of people who got trapped here, and in my view, tomorrow there could be an upward sentiment. Probably there could be some sort of recovery. Particularly, they will try to play along this range, but once this is taken out, you can expect 43k in this expiry. But if it is broken, you'll have some support here, but once this 41,600 is taken, you have a very massive fall coming up. So play safe, because this is 1,000 points or 1,200 points fall. That is a free fall. There is nothing to save. So you might want to really look into how much position that you want to initiate. So that's the update for Nifty and Bank Nifty, guys. All the very best for tomorrow. Looking forward to meet you all in the next video. Thanks.